Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Wednesday, May 21st. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. A 32-year-old Thai man is now facing charges after he admitted to being drunk on his motorbike and driving on the wrong side of the road, which led to a fatal crash that ended the life of a 42-year-old woman.
The crash happened just before midnight last night along Route 4027 in Pa Khlok near the PTT petrol station. 32-year-old Pa was on his motorbike drunk when he was riding home near the Tarua market. He had been driving on the wrong side of the road trying to get home when he lost control of the motorbike and collided with a 42-year-old Thai woman who had been riding her motorbike in the correct lane. By the time authorities and emergency responders from the Kusodam Phuket Foundation arrived at the scene, both were on the ground, though the female sustained critical injuries. She was rushed to Talang Hospital but later succumbed to her injuries. Meanwhile, Pa suffered multiple injuries but survived. Officers conducted a breathalyzer test which revealed that his blood alcohol level was reportedly 130 milligrams %, well over the legal limit. After he was discharged from the hospital early this morning, police placed him under arrest over the fatal crash. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
In late April, a 13-year-old confided to her father here in Phuket that she was forced into sex work by her mother and aunt at the age of 11, all in exchange for drug money and to repay daily loan shark debts. Police now have the mother in custody.
Back on April 26, the girl reportedly told her father and stepmother, who live in Phuket, of what had taken place 2 years ago. Soon after she told them, they contacted the Pavena Foundation for Children and Women, seeking legal and protective action, according to the Bangkok Post. The parents separated years ago. They had 2 daughters, now aged 13 and 8, both of whom stayed with their mother in Hua Hin until recently, and there were claims that the mother denied him access to his children. After telling her father and stepmother that she wanted to live with them, she disclosed that she was forced into prostitution. That's when the unnamed girl recounted that her mother and aunt had taken her to a short-stay hotel on 2 occasions when she was 11, once in August 2023 and again 2 months later in October 2023. When her aunt escorted her to meet the same man. The girl said that her mother was a methamphetamine addict and had used her to pick up drugs from friends in order to avoid arrest. The mother also had significant informal debts requiring daily repayment. Days after confiding to her father, police in Hua Hin were contacted. The girl was sent for medical examination, and her sister were placed under the care of the Pavena Foundation. Arrest warrants were obtained this week for both the mother and the aunt on charges of human trafficking and procuring a child under 15 for sexual exploitation. The mother was arrested on Monday, and a subsequent drug test confirmed methamphetamine use, and she confessed to having arranged a meeting with the man 3 times, once at a public park and twice at hotels. The aunt allegedly kept the money, but she is now on the run. Authorities are now searching for the man involved in the heinous crime, along with the aunt. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Authorities believe a truck driver was asleep at the wheel when he slammed into the back of another smaller truck at a red light on Tepkrasatri Road early this morning.
It all took place at the old airport intersection in Mai Khao at about 5 a.m. this morning. When Tachachai police arrived, they found a 6-wheeled delivery truck with heavy damage to its front, while a 19-year-old passenger was pulled from the vehicle. The 23-year-old driver was trapped inside the crushed cab. Using cutting equipment, rescue workers took over 10 minutes to free the driver from the wreckage. Once the driver was released from the vehicle, emergency responders found that he suffered bruising along his face and leg, with injuries to his upper body as well. The passenger, meanwhile, suffered a laceration to his head. Both were taken to Talang Hospital for treatment. The other vehicle involved, another 6-wheeled truck, suffered rear end damage. No further injuries were reported from that vehicle. Police believe that the crash occurred after the driver fell asleep while driving, though police noted that their investigation into the crash was ongoing. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Police now have 16 Chinese individuals in custody who were caught working illegally at a construction site in Patong.
Patong police reported that they arrested the 16 individuals at about 1:30 p.m. at a construction site for a hotel on Patong's Prameta Road. According to authorities, all 16 individuals were charged with being foreigners working without work permits or working beyond the scope of their permits. The suspects were taken to Patong police station for processing and further questioning and for legal proceedings. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
What would you do if you lived in a condo that is supposed to have a no pet policy, but a neighbor has a noisy dog and management ignores your complaints. Well, one resident in Bangkok took matters into their own hands by releasing snakes.
A video of the incident that was posted online quickly went viral and is making headlines nationwide. The owner of the snakes posted the video and explained that the condo he lives in has a no-pet policy, but he has a neighbor with a noisy dog, and despite years of complaints to management, they have refused to do anything about the pet. Well, the resident said enough is enough, and he bought 2 snakes and released them into the hallway and recorded the video, the caption of which states, quote, "Today I brought 2, tomorrow I'll bring more. I could not carry the bigger one today." The man said he had filed complaints for years without any result and apologized to other neighbors not involved in the dispute. Following the incident, the condo management fined the dog owner 10,000 baht for violating the pet ban and ordered the removal of the animal. The snake owner received a formal warning and was also instructed to remove the snakes from the premises. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Thanks for catching us on this edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.